What's going on, guys? TKD1 to the back video, and today we're back here with a live commentary. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing our thing. It's Sunday night. I'm just chilling, you know, and I had this idea for a video a while ago, but I figured, you know what, let me just whip it out now, since, you know, obviously we have a small artist, you know, dropping just, you know, a small album, nothing, you know, nothing crazy. Just Drake dropping More Life finally. You know, you guys, if you guys have been following me on my videos pertaining to music and stuff like that, you guys are aware that I have, you know, we've been waiting for this for a while, and it's finally out. And I've gotten a lot of questions, surprisingly, about, you know, what are some of the terms that Drake uses a lot and what do they mean, right? You know, these are terms that are used constantly in his music, constantly, you know, in, you know, just when Drake comes in reference, whatever. And I'm here to break it down. I'm here to share the wealth, share the knowledge, share the information. Me, as a very avid, very deep in the cut, very you know, active Drake fan, I'm here to break it down, understand it, explain it to you. Explain it to you people, and you know, really get you guys more into the lyrics as we go forward in Drake's career. Now, starting off, we're going to cover the service level stuff. You know what I'm saying? The kind of the words that you should probably know already, but maybe you don't for some reason. And one of those things is the 6. Now, the 6 was originally touted a few albums ago, I would say. I think it really got big in, if you're reading this, probably. But it was, I know it was a little bit before that. But the 6 is referring to the area code 416, the area code 416. And that is in relation to Toronto's area code, which is exactly that, 416. It is the 6 for short. It basically is what he means when he says the 6. It is exactly what, you know, it is. It's, what, man, this is trash, bro. Yeah, so basically, that's what it means. So if you ever hear him shouting out the 6, and that's why he is called the 6 God. You know, he is, you know, the God of the 6. You know what I'm saying? He rules over Toronto. You know, there is Mayor. You know, there is the homie. I forgot his name. I just forgot his name. I shouldn't be forgetting his name. I forgot the Mayor of Toronto's name. I have his face right here. Norm, there we go, Norm. You know what I'm saying, the homie. But, you know, he the mayor, right? And a lot of people like to call The Weeknd the king of the fall, you know what I'm saying? So he's kind of low-key the king of the 6 in a way. But we all know who the God is, you know, Drake, you know, 6 God. Yeah, that's not even a question. It's not even a question. Next up here, we're going to talk about another prominent thing that he shouts a lot is OVO, right? A lot of people were asking, hey, yo, Kev, what is OVO, right? He always says it, you know, and he's always making reference to, you know, OVO, whatever. And even on the cover of More Life, you know, on the front cover, it says that this is from, I believe, OVO Firm, I think is what it is now, which is, I mean, no, October Firm is, yeah, it says on More Life cover, October Firm, but that is a part loosely of OVO, and OVO stands for October's Very Own. It was, kind of made big even back when he was during like his mixtape days, you know what I'm saying? That was just a thing that he's always had, you know, and always carried in a way. And October's Very Own basically kind of references his birthday, which is in October, right? So this is basically saying him, you know, October's Very Own, you know, so and so, Drake, whatever. So that is also the name of his label that he created that has artists like Benji Jordan, Party Next Door, Roy Woods, you know what I'm saying, all those big hitters that are closely in Drake's circle. You know, they're under the OVO label, October's Very Own, and the logo of it, you know, is the owl, which the owl, I don't think he's ever explained it. I don't think there's ever been a true explanation for why it's an owl. Who knows? I mean, I'm sure there is an explanation. I'm sure there's somewhere where he references it and somewhere he explains why it's called that, but I have yet to read about it. I have no idea. Now we're gonna go on to the more intricate things, right? To the more deep cut things. I'm sure I'm gonna think of more off the top of my head as I go on, but we're gonna talk about Ting. Ting has become a everyday vocabulary word for me, right? It is, you know, I say it at least on the daily. You know, I would say 2-3 times a day, maybe 4 times a day. I don't know, who knows? But Ting refers to a chick, right? And it, you know, refers to, you know, particularly a baddie, right? Not you know, I mean you could have ugly tings, like, you know, you could have adjectives in front of, you know, the word ting and be fine, but, you know, generally it's used for more of a nice confidential, you know, a nice lady friend, you know, very attractive woman per se. And you know, Ting basically is, to an essence, a side chick, right? It is a chick that, you know, you freak with here and there, you know, you mess with here and there, but there is no question of you ever being a thing, you know, ever being you know, in dating terms, whatever. That's not even a question in, you know, you and the Ting's relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's a Ting, she's a Ting, and that's it, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what Ting is. You know, I know you can use different adjectives in, you know, in front of Ting, like bad Ting. You know, you usually can say it in a Jamaican accent, like I just said. You know, like, oh, like that's a bad Ting, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bad Ting. You can say that's an ugly Ting. You know what I'm saying? That's a crazy Ting. I've heard that. You know, or like watch out for the bad Tings. Like not bad as in like, you know, the good bad, but you can even say the literal bad Ting, like a bad Ting, like she crazy. Crazy isn't the bad crazy. These get very intricate, but of course these require context to use them correctly. Next up, we're going to go over the term Wasteman. You know what I'm saying? I've heard this here and there from him, but he made it prominently in his new album here, More Life, right? As we dive into the cut on More Life, really, you know, go into the actual album, he calls out, you know, wastemans. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, hey, don't go back to that wasteman, yo. You know, he says your ex is a wasteman. You know what I'm saying? And basically, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory of what wasteman means. You know, if you really break it down, the word, if you really, you know, look at the word and really, you know, understand what waste and what a man is, I'm sure you can connect the dots here. But basically, a wasteman is not, you know, really calling someone trash. It really, you know, it is trash, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Basically, a wasteman is saying that you are so below trash that your existence is wasteful. Basically what it is. Basically is what calling a wasteman is. Like, it's a bit more aggressive than, you know, you would think. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like calling, oh, someone trash or whatever. You know, we can call someone trash, garbage, whatever. That's fine. But, you know, when someone calls you a wasteman, that's a new low, man. That's someone telling you that, hey, listen, like, your overall existence, your overall, you know, worth as a person is wasteful. Like, you are waste, basically. And you know, so that is another deep cut in the you know, some terminology of Drizzy Drake. And next up, we're going to talk a little bit about Blem. Now, Blem arguably is a term that I did not know prior to More Life, or even heard him say prior to More Life. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. We have a new word called Blem, and this really caused me to really, you know, have to do my research, right? Do my due diligence, do my duty as a avid OVO Drake fan, and really dive into the cut and really understand what Blem means. Now, Blem is, you know, it sounds intricate, but it's really not that bad, right? Blem basically means that you are high on marijuana. Basically what it means. Basically. Right, basically. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's called Blem. I'm not one for smoking the greens. I'm not one for, you know, doing that schoolboy Q collard greens. You know, I'm not, you know, to do that broccoli, you know. Just not in my schedule, right? I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not in my everyday schedule. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, you know, Blem has something to do with getting high. I don't know what the correlation is really between Blem and marijuana, apparently. But apparently there's a correlation, and that is the term that means that you are high on marijuana. So if you'd like to say, yo, and like, I don't even know if it's like a noun, the adjective. I don't even know. Like, okay, how would I say Blem? Like, I'm blemming? Nah, like, you know, like, I'm on a blem? Like, maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know if it's a noun, a pronoun, adjective. I don't know what it is at this current juncture. So I'm gonna have to do some more digging for you people and really figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I've just been hearing a lot of people that don't understand the terminology. And listen, bro, I got you. And I'm sure there is way more that I am forgetting here. There's so many more. Like, Woes. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, Woe. Popular off of the song Know Yourself, right? I was running through the six of my woes. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very popular ad-lib that Drake has. And basically, woes, right? You can interpret it in two different ways. I thought this is arguably one of my favorite ones that I'm surprised that I didn't even think of until just right now, right? But I'm gonna go over it real quickly for you guys, right? So woes, okay? You can really break down woes in the literal, you know, name, and really. Why is this guy talking over me, bro? I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to chill, bro. I'm gonna need you to shut up. Anyway. could break it down, you know, woes, right? We can say a woe is like something that, you know, it's like basically like your troubles, your worries, right? Your woes, right? So, you know, in that song, he can say, I was running through the six of my woes, and it, you know, and it be him running through his city with his hardships, with his pain, with his, you know, whatever he's dealing with, right? Like, you can interpret it that way, but, you know, the correct way in the actual context of the song, and you know, in the context of Drake, right? You know, woes basically means working on excellence is a thing, right? Working on, like, yeah, working on excellence, and then the S is, you know, is plural. So like woes is a group of people that are working on excellence. So that's basically what woes means. It is not the, you know, sab and drab, you know, literal and actual definition of the word woe. It's not that. It is a little bit different when, you know, we get into terms of Drake. And you know what? I thought, screw it. Let's just play a little bit more, and let's discuss one more that is very crucial, very important, and that is OVO XO, right? Now, we already discussed OVO in the beginning of this video. OVO was October. Actually, there's someone here in the lobby that has an OVO tag. What up? Beside the point. We talked about OVO. October's very young. We already discussed that, right? Now we add on XO. XO pertains to The Weeknd, another fellow Toronto artist, and he's big right now off of Starboy. He's had plenty of fame, and you know, really, you know, a lot of people attribute Drake and The Weeknd, you know, in the same type of realm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are both, you know, very good friends. You know, there was a time when The Weeknd was gonna go onto OVO, onto Drake's label, but that, you know, fell through, whatever, stuff like that. That just fell through. I don't even know what actually went down, but there was, you know, a proposed beef between the two, but that has since been, you know, completely scrapped. That's not true. And or maybe they did, but then they, you know, they just iron things out. But beside the point, when people talk about OVO XO, right, they are pertaining to a time, a special time in both of their careers, you know, coming up in the game, when they both were on each other's stuff, right? And there was that song with Weeknd and Drake. What is that song by The Weeknd that features Drake? I'm forgetting it. I suck. But that was one of the first instances of OVO XO, and then we got it major key with Crew Love from Take Care, and a bunch of other songs that, you know, were The Weeknd's, and then he just gave it to Drake because, you know, whatever, right? And it's basically, OVO XO is basically the culmination of Drake and The Weeknd on the track, right? It is the culmination of the two. It is them two combined to make music. OVO XO is what it is, man. And XO is The Weeknd's label that, you know, it stands for ecstasy and oxycontin, you know, in a drug way. But of course, you can also construe it as hugs and kisses, whatever. If you're a lame boy, you can construe it like that. But I think that's all I got. You know, I'm sure I'm gonna think of more later, and I may make a part 2 to this if you guys are interested in, you know, again, how to dissect Drake, how to understand his, you know, mannerisms, his words. And I will again make a part 2 of this, I guess, if new terms come to be. Actually, I saw a tweet the other day. I think it was actually today. I forget what it was, but I saw a tweet of when is when Drake comes to another country and hears a slang that he's never heard before. He comes back and uses it. Like, that's whatever, bro. But beside the point, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share them below. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.